Welcome back to Southern Cross OCE. Today we have the recording from the Cardhub Local Championship qualifier.
Yep, and so with that, these games were all recorded yesterday from the Cardhub Adelaide, as you said, and we have them here, and we can run it back, see how, because all these recorded games either has yourself or me in these matches.
Correct.
You'll see familiar faces play it out on stream, which I don't think you'll get to see most of the other times, as we are faces of Southern Cross OCE here as commentators, but also
for sure.
You get to see our competitive side.
Yes,
see
sir.
What we can cook up, what we can play.
Yes, sir.
And with
definitely some interesting games.
100%. I will bring up the character chart probably after round one, because it is exciting to see the diversity that we had at our local championships. There was only one double up, being that Izuku Midoriya Deku.
Yes, and both still quite differently ran as well. So that's always fun.
Which we didn't get to see any of them on record table because we've just had other unique matchups appear.
Yes.
Probably the closest matchup that we would have had to Deku and coming on stream was actually in round 3, but we decided to go with the top tables with that. So
correct.
And that was a all Vestige Deku, which was at our locals.
Yes, that was honestly, that deck is surprisingly scary. Honestly, for a pile of every Vestige card, 4 of that thing can run.
As soon as you disrespect it, he is giving you -3 speed and then using Invoke the Wielders just to punch the lights out.
Oh yeah, and the action card, the one that can give free speed or free damage or draw a card, right? That card is
wielding
really good in that deck. Yeah, that card's really good in that deck.
And with that, I think we do have that first recording live and available, so we'll shift over to that table cam where we do have Armored All Might versus Angrius, Fierce Dragon.
Yep, so we got Armored All right over on the right, I believe, for us
right
now.
That
is correct. On the left, just so we are clear for the glare that is on the table. So we did dice rolls there. I honestly forget who won the dice rolls here. I guess we'll see when someone turns the character sideways.
I mean, the best way to see is just, hey, who is starting us off? Because we did have a bit of a time before they did start, right?
Yes. I think it was a good 5 minutes or so before we actually start the game. So
because you can see them comfortable there.
Oh yeah.
Ready to go. To be honest, can production jump ahead, please, ever so slightly.
Yeah, production.
Too far. Wind it back. It wasn't that far. It wasn't the 5 minutes.
No, I've got too far back. No, we're back at the dice rolls. All right.
Okay, they see the hand here.
Okay, so Angrius is going first.
Thanks, production. So,
we got build. I think it was Double Inspiring Song into Fearsome Transformation into Biolante Arrives.
Yes, and we did see 2 6-checks and a Shin Hashigeki out on the Angriest side.
Yep, reviewed the Bug Bite as well. Sorry.
So on the Angriest side, running at Shin Hashigeki, because of that static on Angriest, as soon as you play it, before that response window is open on play, it would get that bonus, causing your opponents to commit their foundations.
Correct. Yes. So failed to check on the briefcase armor. We've got Team Hero. That's the asset. You can't see that it's very blurred out right now.
The glare is the bane of production
for sure. Weapon Clash into, I think, Queen. Yep.
Queen is such a solid option. Definitely reminds me of those MHA 1 days where your opponent builds it plays an foundation to start their string off, and you forget they're running create capture net.
Yep.
It gives me that similar vibe where, oh wait, you're not actually just building and passing. Oh, whoops.
And if you weren't sick of Queen last stream, well, you're gonna see a lot of it this stream too.
Queen of the Monsters is always a good card, and I don't see it going anytime soon.
Looks like damage was taken and the power token was created from Ingress.
What was that? No, so that was the Biolante arrives.
Oh, Biolante arrives, yes.
To then create that power token.
And that was the the one that
is -2.
Yes.
On the board.
Yeah. I momented down power, I believe.
Yep. So reducing that angriest damage bonus just by that 2.
So there's a couple of small breaks in this game. Apologies. One of our players was having some important phone calls being made at the time. Yep, so pointing out the moment that did all Rebels on the phone. Crack the team hero.
Buying the long version here.
Create long version, -2 speed only, because it only has charge and range, I believe, as keywords.
That is correct.
Queen?
I'm looking at it. If you're already momenting, is it because you are Jet Haymaker half blocking?
Yeah.
So you, instead of taking that 1 extra point of damage that you would have taken.
Yeah. It was like, I might as well use the resource there. I was pretty confident, like, he wasn't doing a crazy amount this turn to kill me, so. Destructive Heat Ray, so he'll get 2 power tokens, so he should be at 4 power tokens now, I believe, for Angrius. And they flip the moment of normality.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like we're debating on Inspiring Song. Inspiring Song, target self, mill free.
So removing a lot of 5 checks off the top there.
Yeah, Tuscan, Destructive Heat Ray. I didn't notice that, actually.
And with that, it seems like he could play another attack here. Someone does have Future Insight, and do you know if he does?
I believe with the Inspiring Song, we do see another attack come down afterwards. I think I had a bit of a underestimation of what the turn would look like for Angrius when I kept my hand and only built 2 in a team hero.
Which, I mean, I don't think you cannot disrespect Angrius, because if he is allowed to deal damage or even take damage, he is going to make one of his moves just a massive finisher with all those power tokens.
Yeah, for sure. Like the haymakers that come through. I think we're stacking some power tokens here to give power to, or I think we debated on the second inspiring there, but we chose. Oh no, dealt damage, re-ready inspiring. That's right.
Yep. So he can go into another. We do see that unfazed in hand.
Yes, I believe he drops that here. Because he was like, "Oh, I should drop that." So no, okay. It was this
grasp.
Yeah, so 8 damage throw, I believe. 1 mid speed.
I believe so, but seeing the life tracker, we can keep up.
Oh, I, for some reason, can't see the life tracker. My I have a little bar in the way. So you will have to be more commentating the life.
I mean, with the angriest stats, it is actually a 2 mid 10, which 2 mid 10 throw, you kind of can't disrespect it.
No, definitely not. And I'm just see me like I'm a little bit scared here. I'm like, oh, what did I do here? And then I
You
think,
you are staring down the barrel of game 2 already, seeing this.
yes.
If this hits, you would be down to 11 life.
Yeah, I believe. I think I'm debating on where I can block with here, and I think maybe another phone call is happening at the moment. Yeah, definitely. Like it was a solid free attacker string when I thought maybe he would like do a bit of building here, but no, Angrius wasn't here to build. Angrius is here to throw attacks and see what happens.
He was just down to throw hands.
Briefcase armor for the block for half, so I take 5.
Yep, going down to 16. So you're
Yeah.
already on turn 2. The first attacking
Yeah.
turn, you are at half your health.
Half health, yes, it's very scary. I can't remember if we see another orange here or not. Yeah, we did unfazed here. This is where I was like, oh, an unfazed is the 4th attack. What is happening here? We can read out for the unfazed as well. And yeah, no.
That is sheer disrespect on the Angrius' side. But if he knows he can play it, he probably plays it.
Yeah. I think they didn't play it at the start because they didn't have the momentum to echo it, right? So they were like, okay, let's just keep it in hand for next turn.
Yeah, turn 2 aggression.
Yes, yep. There it is. I'm like, yep, I'm dead. Use the power tokens.
Yep, and that is already game 1 to Zach.
Yes, Angrius is definitely not a deck to underestimate. You definitely don't want to see a bad build against. That's for sure.
See there, all 5 or higher, and Destructive Heat Rate and Queen of the Monsters, both probably the staples of this set.
Oh, for sure. I think, yeah, if you can play either of those cards in your deck, you probably should play them. Let's be real. They are amazing, and like, I mean, I played Good All Might. 4 Queen was like the first attack I put into the list. I was like, yep.
Which disgusting that it seems like it's the case that everyone's playing it if they can.
Yeah,
it's like the old back alley haymaker treatment where if you can, you will do. Just such a utility piece that you can just have.
Daily training.
Yeah. Momo Normalcy.
Yep, Immense Showdown. I believe that one is. Yep.
And then the Unarmed Combatant.
Unarmed Combatant, yes. I remembered what it did. I forgot the name. Yes. I absolutely love Breaker. I think I played a couple of Unarms and also Showbridge's Message. And 4 Kikos. I think basically Breaker, right?
Yeah, I think it's better than Breaker because it just says, hey, you can stop attacking me for the rest of this turn, please.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, ready? No review. Take our draws. Alright.
Now, in that Angrius' hand, we do see a Jury, a Queen, and I believe behind that was... What was that?
I'm not sure.
I had a quick glance. So there's a Power of the Monsters as that 4th card, but I can't tell you what that 3rd card is.
Debating order. I think it's Flip Daily Training, build in Briefcase Armor. So then I have the armor and say sacrifice draw 2.
Yeah, being able to just build and just draw with that All Might.
Yes, it's crazy.
Your tool on both your turn and your opponent's is draw 4, so you are a pseudo 10-hander if you have armors in your stage.
Yeah, yes. Interesting thing, only playing 4 Briefcase Armor, and I play one of a different armor as well. And here we see the Power Rider, commit the Briefcase Armor, and then I believe...
So it is not a good attack, so we are only going to get that 2 damage.
2 damage
from
correct, yes.
Armored All Might.
Instead of 1 free. We sack the Briefcase Armor, draw 2. Yeah. That was Angrius thinking that it gained +1/+3, and I was like, no, just 2 damage.
Only the 2. It's not that good.
And then he uses the response on this action.
Power the monsters.
Power the monsters. There we go. Seals my All Might here. I'm like, oh, okay. Well done.
Power the monsters being that new hero's upbringing of this set.
Yeah, I didn't know that card existed until it happened to me, and I was like, oh, all right, well, that's something you have to know.
And he's just going, I am going to take as minimal.
Yes, Jerry the Power Rider. Takes the 4, takes the straw.
And we do see that Queen the monsters in hand.
Yeah, kick out the Electric Moth from the Power Rider.
Because Echo does say, response, discard 1 momentum, or in this case, clear a card. After this attack resolves, you may play it as your next form.
Yeah, I believe this is why I don't play it again, and we go to on going to a build here.
I mean, you are considering all the builds here, so...
Yep, so just explaining that you may on the Echo here.
So I assume that means Power Rider had that Echo reminder text on it?
Yes, yep.
And so with that, he goes, yeah.
Yeah, right, cool, that's cool. And then we just build down your messages.
And you do check that free, so not playing that Power Rider to then commit out. So we've seen from that game 1 how aggressive Ingrius can play.
Yeah.
So not committing and just a build.
I felt like it definitely was a safer play. I couldn't afford to just like let Angrius stomp all over me. Not again.
Not after that game 1 showing you the potential that he has. Even on 2 foundations, he seems like he could cause problems.
Yep, so we failed the team hero there to keep the foundations up for opponent's turn, build down, and then the Power Rider will snap to momentum here.
We did briefly get to see it is an All Might.
Wait, what?
It is an Alt Art All Might.
Oh, yes. That's the main reason I actually built it. I was like, oh, I think this character has legs, and then I see no, and I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, he actually does stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
I can.
+1/+3 on pretty much all your attacks. It was like the reason I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely underestimated him as he came out. I was like, oh, surely you just symbol locked them to good, and like none of his other symbols are that viable because of how much it tunes in the game now. Look at the game and how it's positioned. You have Queen of the Monsters on like Aki's event the week before, Aki's event or TCG Collectors, where we have seen that Earth
All Might list, yeah, that one.
Earth All Might, which had Queen of the Monsters, which shares both good and Earth.
For sure.
In addition to Sword Get Longer.
Oh yeah. I run 2 Sword Get Longer on my list too. I got a little bit inspiration from seeing the Earth one as well. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good symbol. I'll just play them good because I want to give +1/+3 to all my attacks apart from Power Rider.
And Power Rider, that's not even just an attack; it's 2 attacks. Let's be real.
Oh yeah. Giving 2 damage on them is still +4 damage in the end, right?
Yes, and like Power Rider is probably the freest attack that you can play twice.
Yeah, so took damage there, built in the briefcase armor, then we go to building from Angrius here, I think.
So you did take 5, you did create the power token.
Yeah. I half blocked here, and I think. Yeah, half blocked, and then. Yep, so he just builds the 1. Thankfully, only seeing 1 attack on Angrius turn is phew.
It is definitely a saving grace to come out.
Yes. Take our draws. Okay. Checking the discard pile for the Urumeshi's Perseverance. I think
because you do have that one momentum from the Echo.
Yeah. Bug Bite, committing Briefcase Armor.
Because we definitely know what that Briefcase Armor is getting used for.
2 more
Sacrifice!
cards.
Sacrifice!
The neat thing as well, being able to like sacrifice the briefcase, draw 2, and then discard to Moth afterwards, like kind of like filter the hand a bit, like having more cards to filter.
100%, because like we do see 3 foundations at the top of that, and even then that 4th one being that Warden's Protection you're discarding there.
Yes. Give stats, so the Melf goes to a respectable. I think it's ends up on a 5.
Respectable 4 high 7.
That's the one. That's the one. Like just the stats you're able to give with All Might and then play like all your utility pieces. Kind of cool.
And then you're forcing them to block with that unfazed. That was the bane of your existence at the end of last game, causing you to lose that game 1.
And a Pale Rider, commit 1, then commit 1 for the drive.
Giving that 2 damage off the bat as well.
For sure. Goes for a block of Smashing Stomp, checks 5, still fails it.
Because he would need to commit that Angriest out, and
I think
I think he rathers that power token.
No, I think because of the 1 progressive difficulty, he needed to check a 6. Which he
you are correct.
Yeah. Failed the block on again because it was a 5. Gets power token, Queen. I love the slime.
There we go. There's the pickup.
Into Queen, yeah. And I'm just showing like, no more decks. Queen becoming a 5 high 10 damages. Why would
that is nasty?
Yes. Alright, here we go into game 3. Angriest first.
Angriest. Sign off that game 3. We know what's going to happen. But as we've seen from game 1, that turn 1 aggression could still be the bane of your existence.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Angriest is definitely nothing to scoff at. That has so much damage output.
And with that, I think this is like the first Angriest we have ever actually featured on Southern Cross OCE.
I believe so, yes. Yeah, I believe so. Get our mulligans in, finish off our shuffles, give each other the good old go ahead, no cut necessary.
I don't understand them. This is a local championship. The winner of this gets an invite to UCS.
There you go. Cheeky little cat bat.
The cat pat in the return.
Just build free here for Angriest, so that feels pretty good for me, to be honest. Review them off.
Look at this. That is double unfazed and a Queen of the Monsters in the hand of the side of Angriest.
Scary hand.
If he had any way to snap momentum here, like if he built one of those finally frees, he could have slammed in and tried to force the block early.
For sure. It's All Might. I don't like viewing All Might when I'm going second in building because I prefer to keep it up to sacrifice a briefcase or anything to draw cards or even build it in. Fails to build on a creative counter.
The creative counter, I assume, is getting right, and because you are running those armor foundations where you block with that armor, build it in, and then you still have like a new thing to sacrifice with All Might.
Yeah, that and the vestige that makes your opponent's attack mid zone.
The
I
is it fourth wielder danger
think it might be
sense?
yes, 4 field danger sense, I believe so. Because being able to block with that, be like, hey, this is a mid now, and then hey, I'm going to build it down. It's very, very cool. Especially because we run Ciso, so if I really need to, I could pick it up with Ciso, but we don't see that.
And as we see, Angus going to choose to build a Genghis Frog and military airship here.
Yeah, Genghis Frog is a card that's much scarier than I thought, just offering damage on my attacks. Oh, okay. I guess you can have my character on your backup.
I mean, this now makes all the stag bonuses is a 1 speed 5 damage bonus on every attack.
Correct. Debating what to discard here from the Moth. Discard Team Hero. Draw 2. I should say Electric Moth, not just say Moth, because there's Electric Moth and Queen of Moths, which people call Moth as well.
I mean, the Moth is good. Someone bring back Mothra. Not the new one, the 8-hander one. Let's see it.
The new one. I love the new one. The new one is has a special spot in my heart. It's the first deck I tried for Godzilla. And the Queen checks the 3.
You do have a 6-check that you can just stack up onto.
Correct. That will be the answers.
Which honestly is one of my favorite pieces because you just go, I'm not trying to make my stream as consistent as possible.
It's actually thanks to you I play 4 of that card because I've seen you play it in a few decks and been like, yeah, that card's putting way too much work against me. I'm like, this card is a 4 of.
And Queen being that good symbol, hitting for that 10 damage.
Yes, and then we're just like, oh, cool, we got a cheeky 10 chippy in, and then we build out here.
Build up for that next turn. We do see a Euromeshi's Perseverance in hand.
I love this card. This card does work.
It's such a good one of where you are able to just go, form speed, pick up something from my discard pile.
Yeah, and then I'm holding.
Yes, please.
2 Protector of Life here in my hand, I believe. We got the Moment Up Steel, Euromeshi's Daily Training, and the Briefcase. Inspiring Song. I was like, oh, he's building, thank gosh. And it's like, oh, wait, Queen.
Just back to that create capture net mentality.
Yes. See, I play Queen quite differently. I go, here's my attack, and then here's my Queen, I'll build down my attack. But that's because I run Ciso to pick up the attack again.
But when you're on like another symbol like Earth, you kind of need to go. Like sometimes you can do either or, but if you're only having 3 foundations, like we're seeing on the Angriest side,
you kind of need the extra foundations, like in say to do something. Like we see he builds the Inspiring Song down and he uses it straight away.
Yep, that +1 to the check.
Preemptively grabbing a power token. I'm not blocking with Protector of Life here. I don't know what you're talking about.
While I was mid-game on another table, hey, can you pass me a power token? This is what happens when you're a small family. You can just bicker with friends at these level of events.
For sure. Like, as much as it was a competitive event, you can see the vibes. You know, we're not cutting, we're just vibing out.
Unless it's me, I will happily cut.
I mean, it's definitely not a bad habit to have, that's for sure. Probably should cut more often than not, but hey.
And as we see here, the Queen of the Monsters getting played again.
Yep.
As you said, you would normally want to play that Queen of the Monsters after you play an attack. In this case, he built a foundation and now building that attack.
Yeah, that Queen as well, correct. And now, yeah, well, look, we still have 3 foundations up. Neat.
He is trying to hurt you here.
Oh, for sure. But I only have Moment Up at the moment as well, so I'm quivering in my boots like, oh, here we go.
Taking 12 here from that Queen. Now I do see the unfazed at the top of his hand.
Yes.
Playing it on a 7. He would need to commit fully out if he checks that 3.
But we checked the 5. Never didn't have it.
Check 5s, take lives. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Is this the moment of military airship to pick up Queen?
I believe it is. Yeah, here we go. As you say it. There we go. Picks up the Queen.
And with that, after unfazed is blocked, which we did see that other moth in hand. Oh, Queen, Protector of Life, I should say.
Yeah, Protector of Life, yes. I'm stressing here. I've got my head. Oh no, am I dead here?
I mean, you are happily taking the unfazed, giving him that additional power token.
Correct.
That's a tough spot to be in. Either you get a power token that, as we see in game 1, could just be the death of you, or the free.
We checked the 3 in the shin.
If you blocked the unfazed there, he would have been able to commit out to kill.
Correct. I was just explaining. I was like, I kept the moment up because I wasn't sure. I was ready for an attack. You used power tokens on the second moment. That I totally forgot he ran shin, and we just commit down by.
And we've seen in hand on your draw, there is no attacks in hand.
No orange. Correct. Oh my! Oh, what am I doing here?
I do see a high spirit awareness in there. The only card in your deck that had no block.
Yes, correct.
If I'm not mistaken.
So, using the Euromeshes, we pick up I believe a Ciso here because we're double checking our face down to be like, is this an attack? Oh, yeah, it is. That's right. We go down a Queen.
Turning one attack into multiple. That's what we like to see in this format.
For sure. The fact that the starting hand said, "Hey, you don't get to attack here," and I'm like, "No.
We're attacking.
I got this."
And with that, the Blitz coming out, picking up that electric moth that we built down with Queen of the Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, since Cicero being a good attack as well, giving that 1 free on it.
Yeah. So that becomes a 5/7. Definitely an attack that not scoff at, and our opponent only has 1 foundation up, so if we...
1 foundation being a -2 speed because we still haven't taken damage yet.
Correct. We cracked the briefcase armor and drew, I believe, another orange here. We flipped the daily training, build in daily training, flipped the daily training, build in battle holds the answers.
2 battle holds the answers on board. This is just saying to our opponent, we are going to try and kill you if we see enough orange here.
Correct. I definitely was just like, all right, daily training, let's just go as wide as we can with the daily training. And I was like, oh yeah, why not? Why not have to think the stacks of 6? Moth.
Discarding the Shogun's message.
And I believe this is where we draw Pale Rider from that draw.
And the power of monsters coming out to try and stop you from continuing to get in this turn.
Correct.
Also, at this point, you are already so in your stats do not matter at this point. Maybe that 1 speed does, but seen at now 5 life, Pale Rider being able to get played twice with 1 card in hand is saying lights out for this Angrius.
Oh yeah.
Especially because the 1 card we did see get picked up being that Queen of the Monsters earlier.
Correct. Yes. So we commit to the drive for Power Rider. We go to enhances. We stack the battle holds answer, I believe. Setting up stats.
Yep, there we go. There's
that the next Pale. Because we know we're going on a 6 on the next Pale once we kick an attack out of our couple, so why not put a 6 on top and confirm the check? Goes for the block, checks the block
Is fully
there,
blocked.
clears them off, checks the 6. I swear, sometimes I forget I stack Battle Holds the answers on top. You see my little, like, yep, there it is. There's the game.
There's a handshake.
Yeah, Bug Bite there, I think that's right, not Queen.
Yeah, that is Bug Bite as the only other attack in your hand there.
Yes.
So that is round 1, won by yours truly.
We were a hand that started with 0 attack. I was honestly like shocked. I was like, all right, what can I do here? Let's have a look. Where's the line? And I'm like, I know I have Euromeshes. What can I do? And we see the sister, and I'm like, all right, what's face down? Let's fight them off face down. All right, let's see what we can do.
Face downs are so important, I think. Most players, like, you would naturally just tap it or commit it instantly in this game. Some decks I've definitely seen where you go, oh, I need to hold all of this.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty.
So I'm good to continue as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Let's
so we can just send it into round 2 here, which actually has myself playing Mr. Jacob Johnson on the water symbol
versus Bertolt
Hoover and Bertolt Hoover Colossus Titan.
Yes. The fun thing about Jacob was Carl was like, "What do I play?" And I was like, "Jacob," and then we started cooking.
So I was like, "Oh, do I just play my Spike deck?" Because I am personally a fan of how Spike Spiegel plays, and with that, I'm like, Jacob, we did start cooking. And I'm like, is this how I end up? Is this who I end up playing? And in the end, I did just go send it.
Send it, Jacob.
Send it. Go 1-2, I believe. In the end, spoilers. Whoops.
Whoops. Yeah, I didn't think that when you said it, but I was like, oh well.
But you don't know if this is actually. You do know if this was my winning match because this is a table 1 or 2, I believe, from yesterday.
Yeah, it's definitely 1 or 2.
Both of us already having a game up above our opponent.
Correct.
In the rest of this event, so
I'm very cool actually to see this played because I had a peek over at Jacob at one point and just seen this massive board, a massive hand. I'm like, what is happening here?
Yes, because after that game of round 1, you did have a peek over at my game against Mops.
Yes.
And with that was... What was your thoughts when you looked over at my board?
I was like, the card advantage is real with this character.
I can say it definitely uses a lot of brain power to make sure you sacrifice the right thing at the right time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely thought about that too. I was watching you, I kind of watched you for a couple of minutes. I was like, oh man, this character takes brain. I definitely wouldn't take this character into a tournament where I'm playing 7 rounds or something like that because honestly, the burnout would be real.
Yes, and we did see the fist pump on the players.
You take the full mole here, Jacob. Yep.
Yeah, I think I did say it ended up becoming slightly worse.
Oh no.
Either way, we are here because Jacob was a last minute pick, and I was actually tossing up between Jacob and Alora/Isla just to play a Falling Titans loop deck.
Maybe that's next time. Alright. Say we see actual cuts happening this time, and we're getting serious.
I always have to bring the seriousness to the event. So starting off with a Weapon Clash and Syndicate target.
A bit of a rough build too, I see. Bertolt build now.
Bertolt is an interesting match because you need to go, when am I blocking you? When am I trying to make you change what you're...
Correct. Am I being the one that's allowing you to form, or are you being the one that, like, or am I letting you get yourself to the point where you have to form, like, type thing? As well, it's something I generally think about when I'm versing Bertolt.
And with that, playing a falling heel strike here.
Flipped weapon clash build. Ah, yes. I feel like I've seen this before.
Yep. So, cool thing with Jacob is if you have no face downs, you don't need to sacrifice anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that, you go the speed, then you choose to do that weapon clash. So then you can keep as many foundations out as possible.
Yep, for sure. Is this Cicero right here?
This is a Cicero.
I love this
Picking
card.
up one of those cards I built in with the weapon clash here.
I mean, hey, sometimes your face downs are second hand, right?
Yep. And as we see with Jacob, we do sacrifice the foundation, so we are going to rebuild something face down.
Which allows us to also rebuild a ready, right? So we've sacrificed a committed face down for a ready face down, so we actually gained so much advantage there between the Ciso and Jacob.
Yep. And I believe we saw the Guardian of Chinatown get built there. And half blocking with that walker dog, so 2 damage is gaining through there.
I build a high spirit awareness.
High spirit awareness, being able to pick up any of those actions that we do block with during the defensive. So play a military airship after and passing that turn over to that Bertolt.
That was a pretty solid turn for a little bit like that. For the 2 foundations you started on, you ended up on 4 foundations as an airship, and you played 2 attacks. That sounds pretty good.
Yep. And on the Bertolt side, playing that Black Abyss, just a scary attack to just see come out of the gate swinging.
It's very scary on Bertolt as well, because if you completely block it, you're snapping to momentum, right? So you get to give +1/+1 to an attack. If you take the damage, +1 to my next check. Like, it's kind of that, what poison do you take?
Yeah, pick your poison, and I believe we just go pass, and we are going to try and block this. You see me throwing up 2 options, either blocking with that drive parry, that 0 mid, or the concealing power, that +3 mid, and checking poorly there. Taking that 6. Not ideal by any means.
For sure. So now we get +1 on that check to play our next attack.
Which means he is not committing anything out.
We also didn't minus speed with Jacob, right? Because you decided that the face downs you had are the ones you wanted to keep at the moment.
Yes. Like, I think in hindsight, I could have sacked the committed one for that -1 speed.
Yeah. So now you actually probably could have passed your check on the block, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
But I think I would have still needed to commit out.
Was that block with drive parry to ready the syndicate target?
Yes, it was, because that was block with the drive parry. On play of drive parry, we ready that syndicate target, and then you see that Titan's Pursuit gain flipped on the block.
Yep, and then Jacob build down the drive parry, because every action we block with, we get to build down. Which is honestly really cool.
Which we did fully block this, and yet the Bertolt didn't take it to momentum.
Oh, true, yes.
Which I did find interesting, because of the fact that he did build. Yes, it was all free, but then he could have just taken it.
Yeah, taken
Anyway.
it and had it a bit cheaper and progressive, and possibly built an extra card or something. Hey, sometimes we miss things. We're all human, right?
Oh,
None
100%.
None of us are robots apart from you.
Thank you. Mr. Robot.
Alright, we are looking at our face downs, checking out options for our attacking turn. That possibly for the falling heal here. Yeah. I've just used to see that card up.
Paralante arrives.
So check the 5.
The fierce transformations to begin with.
Oh yeah. Okay, that was what I was saying. What's happening here?
I believe it was the fierce coming out.
Yeah. Oh right, and he had to commit the childlike appearance to someone. That's what that was. Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about the stun one on Falling Hill for a second. I should know this card. The amount of times I see you play it. Right, here we are.
Yep.
The classic. Unflip my weapon class. I want more face downs, please.
He's gone -2 if this attack deals damage. Re-ready his foundation here, which because it's half blocking, he still re-readies it and just takes 2.
I'm just going for a cheeky build.
Cheeky poking build, being able to build out wider options because we've unflipped that weapon clash and built in another, but also gives us more options with that high spirit awareness that we have on stage.
Correct. Yes, high spirit awareness seems like it'd be a really good card for yourself because you get access to so many face downs, like especially being able to pick up like any of your actions that you block with. For example, your concealing power or something like that, or even a protector of life, I believe, right? That card.
Yep, we are on the good symbol, so we can possibly hide a protector of life in our stage.
I think that's what made me want to play Jacob, was Protector of Life existing and being like, oh, I can block Protector of Life, build it down, and then I can place Sisso and pick it back up again. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, and even if you don't have Sisso, you do have that high spirit awareness in stage that can do that for you.
For sure.
And we just see that double build with the weapon clash instantly coming through.
Hey, how wide can we get this stage going? How many options can I have access to for my pickups?
I mean, we did just flip for -free speed because of fast friendship and blocking with the protector of life, as we mentioned before.
Yeah.
So breaker, the blocking no damage and building the power token. And then we just said, Jacob, we can just build it in.
Like, that feels like that's so much stuff you get to do on that block. That's crazy. Like, breaker, you have progressive difficulty. And breaker, I no longer have that progressive because I just got rid of it. And yeah, no damage, and I get a power token.
Because of the fact that we break protective life is a mid block, we did not completely block that Black Abyss.
Correct. Yes.
So it's not going to momentum now. But it dealt no damage, so it didn't go to momentum at the end of turn either here.
Correct, and you also didn't get to +1 check, so you kind of went, actually, there's a third option when it comes to the pick your poison. I'm a half block, taking no damage.
Yep. Relentless Pursuit, I believe this one is. It's the new Ignite arrow that says, if I am blocked, you can mill until you hit an attack. Add that attack to hand.
The Gyno was definitely a favorite of ours in the local scene when it used to exist. So I'm not surprised that we see this tech being played here. But I don't know. I think maybe the power level of things. Not sure how this tech goes in current format.
Yep. And we did see that high spirit awareness gain flipped. I believe it was for another protector of life. Which, he does push that. He does push the
completely blocked on battle.
Completely blocked, but I believe it shouldn't have been. Able to move because it has a sack of it can't leave the card pool.
Oh, true. Okay, something we missed. Also, was the zone not mid or was it zone mid? I wasn't sure.
So it was full blocked, but it also dealt no damage because it was protector of life.
Yeah, yep. So interesting. Definitely something that was missed.
Actually, no. We did. Actually, no. He could still.
The ruin from.
So, the ruin from the Bertolt here. But actually, he could actually snap it because we did seal that attack. It lost that static, so it could get moved.
True.
So that filled out coming out and actually helping him in this case.
Sure. looks like we're going for a build here. Oh.
I think I get asked a judge question going, hey, what's the ruling behind this? Or does
Yes.
this work? Yes, it does.
Not only
I
is
think
this
that was my answer.
man is commentator, judge extraordinaire, and much more
Anything
for
under the
US community.
sun.
Yes.
Now, Bertle being flipped here.
What? Someone every attack and 2 damage?
3 damage.
3 damage.
Actually.
That's wild. That's wild. I forget how good this character actually is.
And we saw him making me sacrifice 4 foundations.
Yes. So you've gone down to 6 on stage, which still isn't bad, but definitely.
It definitely sets me behind and makes Jacob need to be more precise in terms of when he wants to sacrifice, so he doesn't debuild himself that extra.
Yeah, I assume you also kept like as much actions and stuff as you could as your face down, so you had more things to sacrifice and rebuild, or to pick up with, high spirited if you play another, etc.
Yeah, so I believe from the sacrifice a few of the the protective life that we've built down. I believe throughout that we have built other actions like a drive parry.
Sure.
So this is the attack Titan's wide swing blow, I believe.
Yeah. This gets +1 damage for each face down, right?
Each ready face down.
Oh, each ready face down. Okay, yeah.
So from a 5 low 3 to a 5 low 8 here.
That's pretty good.
With one thing that I had to keep in mind, Bertolt's response on his backside, once per turn, after your rival flips a foundation, you can make them sacrifice it.
True, very true. Yeah, that's totally a thing that actually matters against you quite a bit.
It matters in terms of the effects that I have to then flip, like my fast friendships. Or, for example, I couldn't flip the syndicate, otherwise it would possibly just go and destroyed here.
Yes, for sure.
But with that, most of the time, Jacob is building them face down, so he is getting around that that response.
Very true, but you do play your important foundations, like your weapon clashes and stuff like that, right? And that could be straight from that response.
Yes, that is true. So it's always a fine line to go, hey, when can I safely push this button here?
For sure, especially because you play Falling Hill as well. So unflipping, it's like, okay, when do I want to unclip something to be able to flip it to, get an effect from it or something?
I believe we see a destructive heat ray of concealing power in the Jacob Johnson's hand.
Yes. I definitely can see the destructive heat ray, and we're thinking about it. We're having a look.
Taking a cheeky gander. And here we go. As much as I like face downs, I believe that Bertolt almost had more than me at this stage.
I think he has 5 as well at the moment, so I think this will make him have an extra
6,
one.
I believe. Okay. There's 4 behind that teacher's guidance.
Okay.
And we are getting rid of that speed reduction that can re-rate itself if he half blocks. Or if he fails to block the attack as well.
Yes, true. Yeah, if he takes damage, right? So.
Yep, if it enhance commit, this attack gets -2 speed. If it deals damage, re-ready this. So we do sacrifice the Welcome to Spaceland here for 2 speed, and we build in something fresh. Because we did commit to pass this check, so sacrificing one to rebuild one.
Seems good. It's basically ready one face down, right?
Is a good thing to just be able to reset your board, take a bit more control to it.
Yeah, and be able to make sure you pass your checks more consistently, right? With less scarce.
And we do decide to pick up the attack with military airship here.
Yep.
Starting to try and threaten his board.
Attacking a power token, so make it 5
So
damage.
we sack
7 damage.
2, goes +7. So 7 low 7 is the current stat line. He does happily take that, going down 17.
Do we see the other orange here? Oh, that's another destructive. Alrighty. I didn't see that one. Yep, here comes the attack again. Oh, and that's for each ready face down.
Yep, and as we see, we did check a 3 here, so we are committing.
Bit rough, we only have 3 ready face downs and committing 3 to pass the check.
Yep, and at least we didn't need to commit 3 face downs to this rather than having that open syndicate.
Sacking one of the committed face downs. Oh, look, Jacob, we're going to build a ready one.
Yeah, welcome to Spaceline again gets built in. How aggressive Jacob can just sacrifice those foundations to then build in more?
Yeah. Like, just get rid of the ones that, alright, we're committing the ones we don't care about, get rid of them, get another ready again. And we can do that every attack. Seems good.
And here comes the half block for this attack.
Counting, and we commit out to help the half block. Okay, so do we commit to swinging in here, or we go, we only have 4 ready face downs, we got to respect Bertol and build here?
I think we go disrespect, but also miscalculate by 2 damage.
Oh no!
I think we were like, even with that heat ray, we have 2 power tokens up. We go 4. That is now
11 damage.
11.
Yeah. 3 plus 8.
I believe we might have had this, but also it was close.
If you check a 5 here, you commit 2 at least. If you check a 3, you have to commit 4.
I believe so, which...
Because you have Ciso in your hand as well.
No, I believe it's a Falling Hill Strike in hand.
Yeah, okay. Check the 5, commit 2. That's good.
As you see, all the face downs that matter in this game.
Yeah, for sure. Having that second hand, and yeah, it's honestly like it's such a big resource for you as Jacob with all your face downs.
As I like to say, it's similar to Spike, and I love just playing as many face downs as I can. Thinking about what we rebuild here. Building in a syndicate target face down, because we are out of actions.
That makes sense. Alright. So do we give any power tokens to this, or are we just sending it in?
We just sent it in.
Okay, yep. So you have 8 damage off power tokens that are Falling Hill in hand, which is 12 damage if you sacrifice all the power tokens to it.
I believe so. And because it dealt damage, we did re-ready.
Yeah, re-ready face down. Falling. Oh, no, team. Okay.
I think we didn't play Falling Hill. I think we miscalculated. I think we were seeing that we were damage short.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
On a 7.
Yeah.
But 8 power tokens, I believe he's at 11 life here. Because we can't see the life calc, we can't. Like, on stream, we can't. Kind of just ballparking to health, I believe.
Yeah.
And so, with that Falling Hill Strike could have been game.
It could have been. I don't know.
We had plus 8 damage. Falling Hill Strike's naturally 4 damage.
Yeah. And our opponent was completely committed out. So, for like, if the damage calculation was there, then there probably was the play. Especially because even if you checked a 3, you could have committed to 4 face downs and been chilling.
Correct. But with that, we are getting hit with an unfazed here.
Oh yeah, this card. I'm always like, do I block this? Do I not? Like, how's my health going?
You're playing a 7-hander here in Jacob. You are scared for your life.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is what 10 damage unfazed because of Battle.
It is.
Anyway,
10
Echo
damage, and they give it stun 1.
Yeah, and then we're gonna play it a second time as well. So it's like 10 damage, 10 damage. Oh, there's all your health basically, right? What,
Yep.
21 health? 21 health, Jacob?
That is correct. So, like, currently, this is the remaining of my health total.
Yeah. So
we are deciding to block it, and we're like, do we have anything that we can?
That's a bit rough looking at. You have to commit all that to the block. It means if we echo this unfazed here, is it?
So on the block trigger, we are Team Dr. Ichigaki, and he is playing that Echo.
Could you? Oh no, because it's not a keyword for team, right?
Correct. Echo is. Echo is not being able to get stopped by that Team Dr. Ichigaki here.
Yeah, rough.
With that,
but still, we have so many ready face downs as Berto, and playing this, I feel like this is probably the game deciding attack here, right?
This is game decide because we took committed character to the unfazed first, like to block that first unfazed. We did have a tire injection built, so hoping that if he went, like tries to not commit that one last foundation, having that safety button could have been a saving grace, but he is no amateur. He will just commit out the entire board.
For sure.
And so that is game 1 going to Faye Arthur here.
Yeah, and then we're going to check our side, and then Fate's walking away. I don't have a sideboard. What's a sideboard?
I mean, yeah, most players our scene does not know what a sideboard is.
Yeah, I think you and I are the ones that bring a sideboard to this event.
I believe Mops may have... No. I felt like someone did, but I also don't think they did.
The angriest player, he bring a sideboard, but he hadn't put it on his deck list yet. So he was like, I'm just not going to worry about a sideboard. So it doesn't matter if I Unga Bunga my opponent.
Yep, he can just harass and bully him without it, just being able to take those attacks and power his next ones up. Scary.
For sure. Whoa, this is happening. I might quickly run and grab a drink if that's cool.
And so we are looking at a sideboard. We do have cheerleaders that we are thinking about putting in here. Taking out a Scales and a Guardian of Chinatown. Just considering like the year Solius here, which we have said no to. Ironbox and a second team Ichigaki. Trying to find anything else that we want to sideboard back in. With that, we are looking at our sideboard, taking our time because our opponent has gone to the bathroom quickly. And so, with that, we did consider Biolante Arise maybe coming back out.
It's hard because you like against Battle, like what do you do? Like,
correct. You should kind of just struggle into how much aggression he can apply as soon as he transforms,
and how much you want to you really want to build wide as Jacob, and kind of have access to your second hand as much as possible, being your stage. But him knowing that he can ruin and also punish you for building so wide by flipping sooner, right?
Correct. And as we've seen, I was ruined for on that transform And Burn 4, by the way.
Yes, exactly. Like big ruin because he ruins equal to his momentum, was it?
Ruins
Or...
and burns equals to his momentum.
So honestly, getting the transform out of the way as soon as possible could be a tactic, but also then he has +3 damage on someone all these attacks, so bit of a.
It is up to him when he does transform, though.
Correct.
It is a form ability, being able to draw, discard, and then go back in and transform if someone is at 9 or more foundations. So I think we see Jacob now readied up.
Yes. Which you'll have to commit to Jacob anyway, assuming you are going first after that brutal.
That brutal long game 1, because we are already about 28 minutes on the clock, nearly halfway through reg time on the round.
That's the thing with these thinking man decks, right? Sometimes the games get a little bit dragged out, but hey. Yeah, I love a good long, like, sit there for half an hour, have the game like at locals or something like that, because you're just playing locals. But when you're playing for something, having that quick for your game kind of feels like the thing.
Yep, being able to quickly lose or win out.
Yeah.
So you can just either scope out the remaining opponents that you may match into, or you can just have a break and take some lunch.
Yeah, for sure. I think all my games at this point were over for my second round, and I had a friendly or two while I waited and had lunch.
Which, I mean, looking at the round before, Jacob Johnson did verse one of the Dekus, and we had to go to time. Not trying to slow play, but just to burn out the clock just by playing as many attacks as we feasibly can. Just so, because we are that game up, Jacob doesn't have a kill potential like we've seen on the Armored All Might, Angriest, all these other style of decks here.
For sure.
At the Cardhub Adelaide.
We definitely have a pretty aggressive. A few of our players play quite aggressively and just, all right, I'm going to murder you as turn 2 and see what happens.
Yep. And so, coming out here with the Ice Sword execution, committing the only 2 foundations that we had.
Was that double fast friendship as well?
Double fast friendship committed for the Ice Sword to get played here. And we did name to start off the Godzilla Foundation that if he took damage, he would build more.
Okay, yeah, okay. So instead of going for the more, you were like, all right, let's just hope that this hits and you don't get to, which it looks like it did hit. So yeah, no, seems cool.
It hit. Because I'm only playing that one attack, I just don't want to give that option to... Hey, that Titanic combat, yeah, you can build one in. No.
Yeah. Definitely was a little bit of a gamble there, because like if he full blocked, he had an extra foundation to commit to fully block, but seems the gamble paid off.
I mean, knowing my opponent, it is... I kind of tried to read in. I don't think he's going to try and block this here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we did see the high spirit awareness fail on the check, keeping Jacob Johnson up for the defensive. Because I believe in hand, we did see the Protector of Life coming through here.
So you also got the weapon clash ready on your side as well, right? So you can always like do the weapon clash, build face down. Then we have a face down sack. Hopefully, if like an action, for example, and then we get to sack that action, get it ready face down. Like,
Yep.
So much cool stuff you can do.
And just being able to just go, let's just expand our board now before it gets passed back to our turn.
Fail the block with the Protector. That's rough.
Yep, because we needed to check a 5, commit Jacob, and commit that one foundation.
I wonder if there was a world where you sacrificed the face down just so you had access to like building that Protector down. type thing.
Yep, and we were found out the discard pile just then to see how many attacks we did end up checking.
Counting of foundations. Can I transform yet? No, I can't.
Well, the transform is at form speed, so
correct. So we wouldn't be able to do it at the end of turn anyway. But I think we're just seeing can we get to it for next turn?
Yep, and so carrying, we are at 7 foundations. So depending on how aggressively people play, I see a lot of blue in the Jacob's hand, but not much to do currently.
Yeah, I guess that's a bit of a rough spot, right? Because like if you have a lot of blue in your hand, it's like do you have to just kind of have a build and pass turn and hold up your blocks? But then if you only have blue and orange, it's like, oh, what do I do here?
Census How coming in.
Turning one of the already face down foundations. I say for us it's Mystery Foundation, but for me it's a Mystery Foundation of what you returned.
And I'm just trying to look into a hand to see what it is myself.
Okay, the memory doesn't go that far. Yesterday was a whole other day.
I mean, JJ, big brain deck. You can't rely on memory after the fact.
No, valid.
But we did see that old retro art of the Dark Tournament looms coming out.
Yes, very pretty.
Being the box topper promo of the original Yu Yu Hakusho set.
Oh, really? Let's go.
I believe so.
Build the weapon clash from Siso. Play another weapon clash.
And play a Team
Hero
15 after
which,
that.
Starting tomorrow, is errated.
Yep, errata be when you remove it, build that foundation that you choose committed. Giving them that old recovery girl treatment of being able to build during your opponent's turn. It's too good to not have. How do we balance it?
Commit it.
Yep.
Make it so they can't use that resource unless it's a tenacious effect or something. Which, like, I still think Team Hero has some legs in some decks, but I definitely think it takes it down from that 4 of or 3 of that you see in every deck that can play it.
Yep, and I like it in this Jacob Johnson list because you are sacrificing those attacks, like those face downs and actions, very often. That's adding to the Team Hero count to go, hey, I'm going to block this. And as you see damage. A Protector of Life coming. Was that a Protector of Life or a...
I don't know if it was a Protector because it didn't look like he got a power token there.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay, so we're building out here as better get ourselves ready for form next turn. I was unsure what he was doing when he put the pile of cards down on the side there with the ready token on it, but it was just that's my hand.
Yep. It's always safer to do that than to place your hand down somewhere and forget where it is.
Yeah, especially with this game having face down foundations and stuff, right? I definitely made a mistake of putting my hand right next to my face down foundations to be like, oh, which pile?
And here comes the Eyesore Execution coming out again. To be honest, Eyesore, I think, is one of my favorite attacks coming out of that Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament.
You know, I believe that's strongly for you because anytime you have the water symbol or the order symbol, I see that Eyesore come into the deck.
I mean, selectively targeting to commit. And in this case, targeting the fearsome transformation, so stopping that extra draw that he has. Go, if you want to draw, you can do that on your turn where you can no longer just review it at the start of yours.
Correct. I think Yeah, I thought it's definitely one of the better attacks to come out of here for sure. I'm personally a fan of Walk the Dog. Hey.
The dog, as we've seen, there was a moment where people were not happily committing as many foundations because they were either damage reduction or just playing around it. But
Yes,
with more stuff getting released, we are now seeing that Walk the Dog come back alive.
for sure. And like, because people are like not playing around it as much because it's not the prominent attack of the set, right? Right
It's not
now,
the big boogeyman anymore.
yeah, exactly. Right now, the big mans are what Queen and Destructive Heat Ray. That's what everyone's kind of trying to be ready for more than anything.
Keeping low attacks to then clear.
Speaking of Destructive Heat Ray.
And because we don't have any power toons, flipping one of those fearsome transformations off that.
Not only do you not get to draw during my turn, you just don't get to draw from it.
Yep. Well, one less draw for you. Please and thank you.
Jacob, we blow up one of the face downs. We've both already face down.
Okay, so we did. I believe that was the block we had earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Being that drive parry. Now, because he has taken damage this turn, Teacher's Guidance being able to snap more momentum.
Correct. See, I think Drive Fairy is like a really interesting card because it's the type of card that you wouldn't initially think of playing in a deck, but then because Jacob being able to ready one and build it down, it basically gives you 2 ready foundations, right? When you block with it.
Correct, and it being a 0 mid block,
yeah,
saying I can almost block like a syndicate target is good because it's a 6-stroke and also is a 0 low block. This is a 0 mid, and in Jacob gives me 2 foundations
and clears itself progressively, right? Because you're building it down. So
correct.
Hey, good.
And I believe this is the only time I have ever actually considered playing Drive Parry in a deck because of Jacob Johnson's response.
Yeah. It looks like we're counting our foundation, checking and being like, do we play Falling Hill? Do you play Destructive? We go Falling Hill. Checks to 3. That's very rough. Fail the Falling Hill. We go now. We need to keep foundations up. Bertolt has a massive stage here
and has +4 momentum here. So when Bertolt transforms, half of the stage of mine on the Jacob Johnson side,
true,
he's going to get sacrificed.
Was there a world where you did commit to playing your attack because you knew Bertolt could flip, and so you could just commit your face downs? Maybe. But hey. We didn't form yet, though. Okay.
Trying to get some more, some extra momentum.
See if we can force you to completely block and snap it in, right?
Yep. But we did not seal it this time, so it cannot leave the card pool here.
I see, yeah.
No, I believe that's another Drive Parry in hand here.
Is that what we're checking the block of right now?
I believe so. All that is a Protector Life. He did find another. Oh yeah, it is a Protector Life. Breaker 1, no damage. Let me continue my shenanigans.
Yep, Tide Pursuit, right? So you get to still snap one, but we can't snap this because of the passive.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, you're right.
There's that confirmation. But he did find... He actually has another 2
of these. That's not looking great for you over there, that's for sure.
Yeah, These unrelenting.
Yeah. Just talking about forming here, I believe. That's why we're looking at our
Yes,
stage.
he is, and I will be burning 5, I believe here.
Yeah, now it's 5 and 5 face sounds. That's rough.
Yeah, going down to 10 here.
That ain't going down to 3 cards on the stage. Oh boy.
Oh boy, and he has the board wide open for himself.
I got what 3 childlike appearances. So that's like 3 re-readies that we have access to.
Yep, as soon as we commit one, they can apply all of them at the same time.
Hard to say I have hope for you in this situation here.
Yeah, it is a miracle that if we found a way to manage to survive.
And then Titanic also committing one of your cards. Like, oh.
And you see two acrobatics get instantly readied.
Flipping the weapon class, building another face down. More options for Jacob, right?
Yep. And if we do find another...
And then Bertolt, of course, blowing up the weapon clash. That's rough.
Yep. I feel like that was a risk that we needed to try and take, going, hey, can we find an action to then...
Turn sacrifice to re-ready something and draw a card, right? And give him our speed.
Do you say -3 speed here? -2 speed, because we do actually have less face down foundations than the Bertolt player.
Hey, that happens when you get Ruin 5.
And High Spirit Awareness, game built from the Team Hero 15, picking up that Protector of Life again.
Blocker Protector.
Checks a Protector. So, Breaker, no damage. And then Jacob Johnson building back face down.
Can we survive and move back enough stage to come back?
I mean, he's already blown. He's not the dedicated, hey, let's flip my board and have a bunch of face outs. But in his position, he is looking like a Jacob Johnson or a Spike player without meaning to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Playing the powerful 2 on that unrelenting advance.
So we get to what? Powerful 2, stun 1 plus 3 damage. Like, oh, the stats we get to give.
And then Drive Parry coming out here, blocking on play, re-readying 1.
Block, he gets another attack.
He gets another flying takedown here.
Yeah, attack is
close.
Attack. Sheesh.
Yes, sir. Checking a free here, it does not matter. He's only committing half a stage, which at this point, being at 10 life, anything Bertolt plays is lethal.
Oh, yeah.
So, +1 damage, because that mill 1 is equal to the block mod of that mill card, which a Final Free has a 1 mid block.
Yep. So it looks like sacrificing one of the face downs to Jacob was...
It was an action because we did draw and now rebuilding 1, which...
Yep. Technically allows you to have one more ready for potential blocking, but...
and coming to stun. I believe it might have been a... Titan... No, I don't think we had entire injection in this match to try and save Jacob Johnson's life. But half blocking with Mundo Gecko going down to 5 life here.
As I say, it's still got more orange, so I'm going for it.
And why won't you?
Yeah, do we see... Putting face down, giving speed.
Because it's a drive parry, we're choosing to one of the 2 options here.
Yep.
Which was a Shins of Tunfeiru, which do commit instantly to the stun.
Yeah. Hey, still one more foundation because obviously he would have stunned anyway, right? And then
He pushes the powerful. That's back to printed. And try and block with a destructive heat ray for half. Going to 2 health.
We get to pick up one of the orange here as Bertolt. Yep. Did he fight another attack here somehow?
Surely, I don't believe so.
I don't think so, right?
I think this is like my one opportunity to live because we know he has that one falling takedown.
Yeah.
It's not lights out for Jacob Johnson just yet.
So you've seen the sister, so like, what's down here again?
And we instantly go, hey, that looks cool to pick up.
Something I do love about so it's like if you play it first and you have to commit one, it's just like, all right, cool, I commit one that I plan on pick it up anyway.
Correct. And you just enable your stream from there.
For sure.
I believe that was a battle aura we picked up from it.
It's like, hey, commit it out. This is our chance, right? Can we get to enough damage? I also should have a couple of power tokens here, right? We've blocked with a few protectors.
And we have played a few. I believe we're at 4 power tokens, so +8 on the stat regard. Sacrificing the protector here. Which, I know this is like the only turn I probably have to survive.
Correct, yeah.
And so with that, you kind of have to just go, okay, I need to apply as much damage as possible.
Sure. And then we build down the daily training. Yep, so we have an extra foundation that we can keep stringing.
Finding a battle aura release.
Now, are we flipping the daily training to draw a card, or are we flipping the daily training to build? Oh yeah, to build, right? Because we just flip the card we put down. Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah, but we see Bertolt. Yep, get rid of it.
So Bertolt destroying the daily training as the daily training builds in a daily train to build in a fast friendship here. Fast friendship game flip for the battle aura release.
I love how much building there is in this format, to be honest. Like, how much stuff we can just be like, I'm gonna build a card while attacking you.
And how aggressive we are building to try and draw and filter our hand as Jacob.
Sure.
I do believe we are almost out of gas, though. I don't think we have another orange in hand.
Oh no, that's rough because it's just like the all or nothing hoorah, right? Like
hurrah! Yeah, playing that Mundo Gecko here, and a cheerleader.
I mean, if it's the 2 defense pieces I was playing, those would be 2 of the defense pieces I'd want to play. That's for sure.
But we do still have that throw in the hand of Bertolt.
Oh right, okay, yeah, which becomes
so
quite high in damage because you give 3 damage to it as well.
Yep, and we did see the
Black Abyss just drawn as well. So yes, I think is that the only orange he has right now?
Yeah, the only 2 pieces he has is the Black Abyss.
Oh, the scariest thing is like you probably have to completely block the Black Abyss, which means you can go yoink, and then defense because you might have a protector, right?
I mean, we did see protector getting sacrifice on the aggressive to try and build out and go wide. But I believe there's only 2 blocks concealing power here, which we do check a free on. Which either way we have to.
The concealing power.
I believe we die actually on half here, actually, because this is a mid block. We do die to.
Was that protector in that? Or was that another concealing?
Well, that's a field with doubt. So because of the double mid in hand.
Yeah, that's rough.
The Bertolt player, Fate Alpha, was able to get through the board.
It's amazing how much you got to rebuild after being ruined 5, though. Like that was really cool to see.
Yes.
I think Jacob has like somewhere but it's figuring out the pile.
The pile. It could be more actions because I think I was running 17 actions in that deck list.
The hard part is like we don't quite have enough actions yet, but it looks like we're getting a few actions in Tekken that could be a shout. So maybe you'd be worth revisiting after Tekken comes out.
Yeah, Tekken giving you the options like you Devastate, which is a evil, impenetrable defense on the good symbol as well.
Which are both attuned, right? So
both attuned, so you can both run them in Jacob, no matter what side of the symbol you play. And so with that, Fate Alpha does take round 2.
Indeed. So we've seen round 2, Fate Alpha take a win. So we know Fate Alpha is moving on. If this was top table, Fate Alpha would be moving on to the next round.
Yep. And so, lo and behold, we have the top table for our round 3 because there's only 7 players at this event.
Correct. Yes.
So it would only be 3 rounds of Swiss throughout today. And winner of this, because it's top tables, both players into this are going 2-0. Winner of this takes away the prizing, the UCS invite.
Yep.
And with that,
gets the Champions, the Summoners, and the playmat.
Yes, 100%. And so with that, with the pricing support that has been sent out from UVS Games, we do see, I believe, a pile of cards get handed out as pricing.
Oh yeah. So some hefty piles being handed out to everyone, to be honest.
Yep. Even if, like, I think they all got a playset of the participation promo.
Yep, which was Electric Wind Goldfist. And then some of it was the Top Cut promo.
Yep, and because 7 players, there is only, and there's top 8 promos, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a top 8.
Everyone's top 8, yeah, correct. So everyone at least gets to see some of it. So
100%. And with that, it's still not illegal until next month.
Yeah.
Until August. So
which I'm so excited for Tekken. I cannot wait.
You are a big fan of Tekken. Is there any characters that are currently interesting you in this event?
Like, so any coming out for Tekken, do you mean? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Honestly, there's like 3 or 4 characters, and I'm like, oh, this character kind of cooks. So, Alisa is the main one I'm looking at. Then followed by probably Eddie.
Eddie, I do have my eyes on because making something it not count towards progressive for the entire turn and you like string and scale your damage because of that.
Yeah. Seems cool. Seems very cool. Then Lars and King are the next 2 that I'm looking at as well.
King is definitely a choice coming out here.
For sure. Just being like, oh, here's my throw. Oh, like, here's my next throw. Oh, that was
here's my throw with a different name.
Yeah. Let me just check a 5 again or check a 6, whatever, and pass a check and not have to commit much. Like, yeah. I definitely think King has that massive high roll potential.
I mean, with that, 2 of his symbols, if we look at them, are growing grass symbols.
Yes.
So you can go, we are deciding to be aggressive, string out here, and similar to Eddie, have scaling damage throughout your turn with those growing grass.
Correct. And then you've got his attack, which comes in, like, even if you put that one down by itself, comes in at 8 damage, but gets +1 damage for each throw in your card pool. So between that and growing grass, you got 2 attacks that say, hey, my card pool bigger, more damage.
My card pool bigger? Oh my, shouldn't you? You're already dead?
Look, I was already playing 4 Protector of Life in all my, and honestly, if I'm playing on the good sim, I'm putting 4 Protector of Life in next format in my deck. Because King was a threat.
I mean, with that, I think if you're a seven-hander, either you need to be really squishy or really aggressive. There's no two ways about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And with that, I believe we're getting a character chart coming in soon. So with that, what are you like? We've gone over a few of these characters already. Any of them that you didn't verse in this event that you would like to have, or maybe come locals?
Jacob, I would love to verse Jacob. That character seems really cool. I know it'd be a battle of how wide we can build, right?
100%. The building as wide as we feasibly can, just with blocking, clearing your card pool to get your way, survive, and then try and survive from it. Phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'd say Midoriya is the other character, right? But Midoriya has been seen so much on our locals since he came out.
100%. So, because have you versed both of those Dekus?
Correct. I didn't verse either of them at this event, but I have versed them both quite consistently. And honestly, they just catch you off guard.
Yeah, one playing that aerial Kishiro and rising uppercut.
Oh, it's so if you're squishy or low on health, playing that during your turn can be such a panic moment, honestly. But thankfully, as Armored All Might, when I've versed that deck, I've been like, okay, I'll just take the hit and keep going. But I used to play seven-handers, and that's scary.
I know in that round one, as I said, I ended up versing one of his Izuku Midoriya Dekus, and he's played two Rising Up as I will just take these because you're not getting that damage stat where I should start getting worried. I'll take 8 during my turn to still try and pummel you through and still build and play safer. Because I don't think I had any actions I want to play during my own turn.
Yeah, no, valid.
And with that, we do have the local championships character chart with you. As we said, there was only 7 players at this event, with the highest representation being that Izuku Midoriya Deku.
Yeah, and one character we haven't really talked about was All For One, was one of the other characters that was being played. But I believe our All For One player was piloting All For One for the first time for the event. So
yes, there was. And I believe the Bertolt player was actually looking at playing All For One as well. So there could have been
double All For One.
There could have been 2 All For Ones, 2 Dekus.
It goes to show that these Challenger Series decks are nothing to scoff at, right?
Oh, definitely not. I know I definitely have underestimated the All Might, as I've said previously, and to be honest, I still disrespect All For One. I will happily disrespect All For One for now.
We haven't seen anything from him yet, right? We've seen him pop up on stream and kind of fumble a little bit around, so I don't blame you there.
And out of all 4 characters, the only character we still haven't seen, but I have personally been excited about, has been that Tomura Shigaraki.
We've both been chatting about Shigaraki and what we think that character can do. I definitely want to look more at Shigaraki at some point.
And some people say it's similar to Mikasa because you can just go, I'm not remove these cards, draw more cards. But it's like Mikasa plus 1 extra card. You're drawing 3 cards if you're playing throws. Rather than that weapon package that Mikasa Stanley played.
Yeah, I think the difference is Mikasa will clear the progressive, right, a lot of the time, where Shigaraki doesn't have access to the symbols to be able to do that. But being just here's my throw. All right, I'm just going to keep consistently drawing. I've thrown a couple of throws at you and passed my turn with the same hand size. Cool. Or bigger, even. Wild.
Similar to that Mikasa style.
Yeah.
The issue is, Mikasa gave that damage because of those weapon cards. And I think one of the best ones that she had was those Survey Corp Elites, giving that 1 speed free damage, similar to Armored All Might.
Armored All Might. And what do you know? 1 speed free damages. It seems good.
Yep. And comparing the older meta to like end of last year at Worlds, where we've seen these Mikasas, these Godzillas, King of the Monsters, and now into 2026, halfway through the year now, seeing these Armored All Mights doing similar, but still being able to build on top of what those other characters couldn't.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like having stats and also the ability to draw 2 cards on each player's turn and like wow. Wow.
They understood from Mikasa, drawing 2 on every attack is too good. That's why they've made it like a card. And if it's a non-armor card, it's only 1.
Yeah.
Rather than 2 on every.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And so with that, we do have round 3 up and ready. So
Excellent.
I'm ready to get into it, and excited to see it is Bertolt Hoover versus Armored All Might for our finals, I guess. Winner, both of these players on 6 points coming into this, and winner of this goes undefeated, takes away the prizing.
Yes, takes away the beautiful Hurong playmat and the champion.
The champion. Yes, the top 8, the top 4, the finalists, and the champion.
Yeah, a pretty stack of cards, that's for sure.
Here's a big stack of cards that gets given out at this event.
All right, we are shuffling up. We're gonna get our rolls done.
And I'm excited for this match because I believe this is over in reasonable amount of time, but we will see with these rolls coming out who gets to be the aggressor to start this game off.
For sure. We got the cat pats going on.
Simultaneous cat pat. That's what we like to see. Except for me, I do like to cut my opponent's deck, and I will always enjoy cutting my opponent's deck.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely, like I said, it's never a bad thing to be cutting your opponent's deck. It's only because we know each other so well in this local scene. We know no one's going to do anything wrong, right? That we are so willing to cat pat each other's deck. But the correct thing to do is to cut your opponent's deck. Reading the Bertolt here, because I was like, what does this character do again?
Yeah, because last time you played when this character was first around was the 2024 Canberra Nationals.
Yes,
and even then, Bertolt Hoover was nowhere to be seen at that event.
Yeah, which is wild, honestly. I expected that character to be seen much more during this event.
So we are just
waiting for that timer to tick over so we can begin.
Yep.
Get our hands ready.
Hands ready. And they are ready and waiting because since midway through 2025, I believe, or end of or beginning of 2025, they adjusted the rule saying mulligans are a part of the round time. So with that, waiting for that clock to start, and they are underway. Here we go.
Give the respectful fist bump. Armored All Might going first here. So we're debating: do we partial? Do we keep? Oh, sorry, not partial.
Put half their hand back.
Yeah.
Still have 2 attacks in there, which one of them the flying takedown, and the other one the Titan's grasp.
Keiko's Team Hero, Shobijin, build 3 or build 2 in Team Hero.
Team Hero is always a third foundation. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Until the errata happens.
Yeah, it's true. See the nerves during the third round, constantly shuffling the hand.
Yeah, as we said, the winner of this takes it all.
We got build.
So double Alone Affection, Horrifying Realization, and Exhausted Slumber coming out here.
Sure, we reviewed a Team Hero. Draw 4.
Now, I can just see a line where you just go play as you said, you like to play that attack before the Queen.
Yeah,
But here, you could have played in one of those extra foundations
it's correct, and played like a bit like safer in the string, correct, right? Which we go for just building here. I believe that was military airship beforehand. Solid build for us. So we got up to 6 in the state. Oh, sorry, five foundations with a airship and a team hero still there.
Yep, and having that double Kiko's aids going, hey, any early aggression you may have, we can just try and stop you.
Double Kiko's aid and Shobijin message, so there's potential for a lot of no, it's not happening.
No, I am not allowing you to try and disrespect me. He's learned from the angriest game.
Oh yeah.
Now, seeing, I believe, double electric moth coming in this hand.
It may have been a moth monster instead of electric moth. I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head here. All right, electric moth. Checks the free, commits the battle hold, so he's cracked the team hero here. We grab the briefcase armor, so we can sacrifice the briefcase armor and draw 2, I believe. But so basically, we've got to turn that team hero into hey, draw 2 cards.
Yep. I've seen here draw 2 cards, and we still have the electric moth discard.
Yeah. Discard, draw 2 first. Doing that first.
Yep, and the Stoning giving it 2 speed. If his attack does deal damage, he does re-ready it though.
Yeah, and then +1/+3 from All Might. Like, all right, you're gonna half block? Sure, you're still gonna take 4 damage.
Choosing to half block with that Titan's Grasp as well. He's happy to take half and re-ready. Because Bell being a 35 health character, nothing to scoff at.
And we commit the briefcase here because we know we're going to sacrifice it like during this attack, so draw 2. So it's kind of just like a free commit, to be honest, to passing that queen.
Yep, and as we see, big stats on it already. 5,
Yeah.
5, 10.
That queen's hit hard in Armored All Might. Definitely nothing to scoff at.
I mean, definitely nothing to scoff at in general, because 45 diff, it is overly statted, in my opinion, being like almost the stats of your 6 diffs, like your unfazed, or some of those high diffs 4 checks that you see from the Attack on Titan set.
So we play the Sisso, go check them with a Gecko, so we can pick back up the electric moth that we put down.
Instantly picked back up as well. So
oh yeah, there was not a second thought about it. It was all right. Look at that moth back.
It looks like you're about to try and kill him on this turn.
We just ship back the queen as well.
So making this attack a bit more blockable because of the averse to water here.
Yes.
It doesn't have the life symbol, so we aren't going to get a third speed reduced here.
And we stack a battle hold the answer because we're probably gonna drop this queen next, so we know hey, we can check 6 and pass it without committing any more foundations.
Fully blocking, back out with the queen. I think we know where this is going. Build back in the Sinsas.
Yep, and then here's my 5 speed 10 again. Like, yep, takes that again. And then we just go to the build here.
So we talked about how Angrius can disrespect.
And then Moth. Because Sisso, I remembered about this Sisso after the queen, that's what it was. I was like, oh yeah, I've got to do this.
I mean, you wouldn't want to do it any other way because you did stack that 6.
Correct.
Yeah, stack another 6. I mean, hey, we are going to apply as much pressure as feasibly possible here.
Yep, and it didn't have the height.
Coming out to kill. That is game 1 over in like 6 minutes.
Yeah, the first attacking turn that happened, it was over. Because we both built, and then just
Yeah, 2
orange.
turns of building and then just going, oh, I have a string. Being able to build, pick up.
Yeah, like just the electric into the queen, into to build down the electric, into the Ciso, pick up the queen, play the queen again to put the Ciso down. Like,
yep, keeping your card pool cleared as much as you can.
And as you see, I still had like 8 cards in my hand or something like that after all that shenanigans. Like, this deck goes, okay, I'm gonna add to my stage and add to my hand while playing every attack, and then I'm gonna give +1/+3 normal. Like, the resources are crazy.
And we are seeing the mulligan on the battle side, and I believe you put 3 cards back on your own.
I believe so. I know every time I see Sword get longer in this matchup, I was like, I'm not playing this card. I was like, I don't want to build unnecessarily large. I want to force him to have to build down so I get that extra turn before he gets to form.
And as we've seen, even if you're at 6 foundations, you can still apply lethal early and aggressively.
Sure. All right. Build 3, 4.
So I'm intrigued because he did play the low guard before the tough skin.
Yeah, I did notice that myself. I was like, why would you do that? And I was like, whatever.
Yeah, Teacher's Guidance, Titan's Pursuit, 2 ways to get momentum. If you completely block his attack, he'll get 2 momentum in theory because of his character. But on the aggressive as well, on your side, if you do hit him, play another attack, he is snapping even more momentum.
For sure. Steadfast on checks power. I checked 2 power riders in a row. That's a bit rough. So we have the briefcase, the Showvisions, the Keikos, double Keikos. Yeah.
Same build as last time, going
very similar, yeah.
I can just go, I'm going to play, like, I will block one of your fiends and just cause you to try and stop your turn.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, we see unfazed here. Checking the discards, we debate the block. And we take the unfazed. We go, no, that's not going to let him have +1 to all these checks this turn. Maybe that's not the best idea.
Maybe it's not the best idea, and we don't want him to get early momentum, being able to clear himself out of the card pool as well.
Correct.
But the Black Abyss coming out, poking its head.
Yeah. We go for the 4th wielder. We commit the briefcase armor to the 4th wielder to say, hey, this is now mid. We check a 5, commit our 2 Keikos, and then we're going to. So he snaps in that, and then we give Breaker 2 and Breaker 2 on the. Well, so they get to do the Titans, and then I Breaker 2.
So only taking the first attack here, giving him that 2 momentum to start him starting to roll.
Yeah.
But looking at hand, it's still mostly grey, so he's not going to be putting out that aggression, especially after the Breaker 2 that got played.
Yeah, for sure.
Now playing the Endless Story on a 4, checking that Rapid Speed Strike. We go, that doesn't do anything during our opponent's turn here.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we don't need a Drake for its turn. We draw. Okay. Look at our hand. We got a few debates. What we do. We drop the electric muff down. We check a 3, commit the briefcase armor.
Now, Jet Haymaker and include a 0 high 4.
Yes, that card is wild. Like, as soon as your opponent starts like committing too many foundations, you're like, okay, now I get +1 speed for all your foundations. Thanks.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure this is guaranteed to hit you. And with that, it is a good attack. So it is honestly a 7 damage move in this deck.
Correct. Total damage, and then we also get to give +1 speed, which actually really matters when we're saying, hey, it's as fast as all your foundations.
Which will be scary coming into this next set, especially if you verse like a Jack 8.
Yeah, a Jack 8 or...
All of their face downs will count as 2 foundations, so they should be able to keep up with those Jet Haymakers.
Yeah, for sure. But like, I think looking at Tekken and the stuff that's coming out in the Good Simple, we're still sitting in a format where people are going to build lots. So I think Jet Haymaker is still a very good card. Yeah, so he just did a cheeky little poke and then building.
Yep, with a Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, a third Kikose coming out here.
Yeah. So, but obviously, we knew we were building a Kikose, so I was like, all right, I guess I can commit one Kikose to pass a check.
Yep, because you do want that briefcase armor for All Might to sacrifice.
Correct.
Just to go, hey, draw 2 more cards on my opponent's turn?
Exactly. And it looks like we don't have much orange in Bertolt's hand there, from what I can see.
But we do have a Dark Torment Looms, a support of the female Titan.
I was being deceived by the altar.
The Pearl artwork of the alt hearts. The question is, do you prefer the Pearl or the Obsidian arts?
I think I prefer the Pearl. I think the Pearl is nicer. The Obsidian, with the way they did the block zones, kind of blend in a little bit more. And it's like, what zone is this?
And even the text is almost like black on black text sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. We block with the sword get longer. And then we go. Do we say Kikose here? Yep, flip a Kikose, flip second Kikose. So +4 on your next attack, please.
Or black on a very dark grey on a black, I should say.
Yeah.
Not necessarily black on black.
But almost is.
Almost is. Yes.
So we took the half block there, activated both Kikos and built in the briefcase armor. So if he plays an attack here, he's at +4 on his check to play the attack.
A +4 on the difficulty.
Difficulty, yes, you're totally right.
And so choosing this wise option of, hey, I'm going to choose to build out here.
Deciding, I've seen what this deck can do. I don't want to have like all committed foundations just to play another attack and potentially die in the crackback.
And you did block with the sword get longer as well.
Yes.
Because as you said, you don't want to really build out into this deck.
Correct. I want to force him to be the one to build out to then be able to form. Is the mindset I had. Because, like, obviously, if he's someone building out, he can't do it on the turn that he builds to 9. I think
he does have how many pieces of momentum? It is Electric Morph has come out. 5 pieces of momentum. So, come Bertolt's next turn, he looks like he's able to transform Burning 5 and Ruin 5 here.
Correct, yes. So we sacrifice the briefcase armor first to draw 2. And then we're debating what to discard here to the Electric Morph. We discard to Electric Morph, draw 3. So you draw 5 cards already this turn. Discarding 1, though. We give the stats to Moth.
Yep, and a tough skin to reduce by 1.
And then reduce the speed by 2, say if it deals damage already. So it's like, okay, he's half blocking this Moth.
With a rapid speed slash, which does contain Breaker 1 on it.
Correct. And yeah, it does call it a Breaker 1. But I have enough foundations here. I think we go for the possibly Queen here. Just looking at the face downs, checking our options. Yeah, Queen.
So checking a 4.
Commit to 2 battle hold downs, and briefcase armor.
Yep, because we have once per turn though, have we not?
We have, yes, indeed. We have once per turn. Yeah.
So I guess come next turn, like come to our opponent's turn here, that briefcase armor is just going to go bye bye again.
Yes, for sure. That's the exact reason. So
now, looking at this, I've seen other All Mights run the Hercules Red Riot as their armor card of choice over briefcase.
So I believe Hercules. I chose. So the reason you would have seen that is the Earth All Might. The only armor card they get access to is Hercules Red Riot, where on the good symbol we get access to much more. And briefcase is the one I decided that was the best because it has destinations at the hand. So
Yep.
worst comes to worst, if I need to, I can always use it as a pick up and block. After building.
We've seen this game how you are able to consistently go build this piece in, do the following.
Yeah. I also like it's a one diff. So if I play after Sisso, I can always like build it in after Sisso, sacrifice it to the next attack, and draw two. And yeah.
Yep. We did see the Dark Tournament limbs come out on the side of Bertolt here, picking up. I believe it was the support that got picked up, and he drew one. Flying in hand, a flying takedown, 2 walk the dogs. Come Bertolt's turn again. That's scary.
Draw another 3. So we've drawn so many. Look at this, like the amount of cards we've drawn this turn. I think it's 8 cards drawn, 2 cards discarded.
This is reminding me back at the Pony days where Pony constantly trying to filter her hand to find these strings.
Yeah, for sure.
You're doing that even freer than Pony did, I believe.
possibly. But hey, that's what happens when our opponent boots the 10 and we have electric moths.
Still choosing the half block.
Another queen. Checks 6, quits 1 to it. Wait, check. We're looking at what we have. The fact
that there's no military airship in the stage, so we aren't going to just pick up a queen again.
No. But we do build down the queen from
the first attack.
Yes. From the first attack, yeah.
Well, from the second attack, technically, because as you've seen, you go attack, queen, attack, queen.
Queen, yeah, because we drew the queen off them off. And then Sisso
picks up queen that we just built back in.
Correct. I believe so. It might be. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the queen that we pick up there. Yep. Oh no, was it moth?
It's the moth.
Yeah, I think it was for the cheaper difficulty in the extra draws, just like more potential to see many more cards. Yeah, takes assist and plays the daily training.
Because we know that we can just play it.
Yeah, from
as safe as possible.
And then his moth could the rest of the
building
stage.
That one extra.
Yes, actually mattered. And then I was turning my head. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, you would have needed to.
He didn't have a high in hand. He didn't have a high in hand on the moth, so he's asking. Yep. So I don't have any more attacks after that. Whoa.
I mean, you did have the filter still
correct
from the electric moth, and so in the end, you are the one that actually takes this event.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm an All Might. Honestly, wild.
100%. I'm an All Might taking away that win here, and with that, like out of 3 rounds of Swiss, we end up having Armored All Might take it. Like we've seen Armored All Might do well in the Aki event. Didn't end up taking it though. But with that, here, Armored All Might takes it. I believe because there was 3 people actually seen at 6 points. We had the All for One take second behind Armored All Might. And with that, Bertolt actually placed 3rd at this event. So, exciting enough.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So,
my apologies. I did not realize.
How did it feel actually winning that? Because I know that Matt, the red.
Yeah, I really wanted that Matt. I've told you all week, like building up to the event, I was like, I am going to play out of my mind. I want this Matt.
Yep, because wasn't that character? Is it not Hiachi? That's a different character. Huron. Wasn't he your first Tekken 8 character that you started?
Well, actually, I played him back in Tekken 3. So I started playing Tekken in Tekken 3 on PlayStation 1 or 2. I think it was 1. So
yep.
He was the first character that I played in the game, and then I went on to the other Tekken games. I played him till Tekken 6 or something like that. So yeah, he always had a soft spot in my heart. So I really wanted that Matt.
And you ended up getting it. There is a post on the Cardhub Adelaide socials of you holding that Matt up
with the cheesiest grin.
As Sam Cardwell said when I won my regionals, look at that big cheesy grin.
For sure.
Are you excited for him to be back into Universes come Tekken 8?
So looking at the character himself, sadly, I'm not that excited to play him. Looking at what he does, it's just not my play style. But I am excited for one of his cards to come out, being Right Flamingo, which is one of the stances he takes in the Tekken games. That card allows for some funny kick shenanigans, I'll say.
And so, there will be definitely some people at our locals who do like those type of decks.
Oh,
and
sure.
So, it will be exciting to see because I might pick him up just to.
Yeah. Do it.
Come Tekken 8, there's another. How many characters join the Universes roster?
Oh yeah, Tekken 8's got so many. And honestly, most of the characters I've looked at and gone, this character has potential. So it's definitely a really, really good set. Between the characters, the attacks, the heat mechanic. Interesting. Not excited for it, but everything else.
I mean, it's another token in your stage that because of the errata, Reiner brought on Malaya's warrior or Malay shield can't actually commit in his stage for it anymore.
Correct. Yeah, so to Reiner.
I mean, Reiner, we've seen how consistent he is, how many results he's been putting up. So finally getting that errata, honestly, I think as most people would say, it is actually a deserved errata for him.
Honestly, if I had been looking at Reiner more and put in work with him, he probably would have played at local championships. But because I had been putting so much work into all my time.
I mean, as you said, that is probably your bread and butter because you've seen that Earth for All Might list. And talking with your fellow commentator, Toby, with that, designing this good All Might list coming out and swinging.
For sure, yeah. Having conversations with Toby and his suggestions of what to play, and now we just have this list that everything either draws cards, builds cards down, or gives me some kind of card advantage while giving +1/+3 to it all, apart from Power Rider. But Power Rider +2 damage is still +4 damage in the end.
Power Rider is 2 attacks in 1. You're still giving 4 stats with All Might.
Yeah, so it's still 4 damage over 1 speed, 3 damage. You take that for sure.
100%. And with that, we've seen how much All Might can just do.
For sure. Yeah, All Might. Crazy. I underestimated the character when I first read it, but I did keep it in the back of my mind. I was like, +1/+3, that's nothing to scoff at. But I was a bit on the sacrifice an armor card to draw to, but realizing how consistently I could get that armor card back and keep drawing to was okay, never mind.
How much consistent draw you have from Electric Moth as well, and then the consistent builds with Sin Cicero and Queen of the Monsters. Being able to just churn through your deck.
For sure. And even the 2 sword get longer. Something that wasn't seen is in my round 2 games. Sword get longer, building 2 face down, then playing a Sisto afterwards, grabbing one of those 2 face downs to be an extra card to the hand to then build an active foundation wild.
Which, or if it's another attack that you've built in, being able to turn it into more aggression there.
Yes, exactly, yeah. I think one of the lines I seen in my other game was sword get longer, build it down to queen, Sisso, pick up a different attack that I built down from the sword get longer, which I think was Moth, and I just played Moth, and yeah, that's all she wrote for that game.
Yep, that's how it ends. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And that was our 3 rounds of Swiss from the Cardhub Adelaide.
Yes, yeah.
And so, any final remarks? Any conclusions that you came up with?
Honestly, if you like a character, if you stick to it long enough and you kind of come up with your ideas, you can make it work. That's the thing I love about Universes. That's what I come up with.
I can definitely agree. Play, like, as I said, being like a big fan of Spike Bounty Hunter and have put in effort with him.
For sure.
Seeing that?
I mean, you're the only one that took Ororaka to regional win, right? Like,
yes, and I have, and during that same season 2 bracket when I did, there was another player in NA that did try to take it. Built it definitely more aggressive than I personally would have built it.
Yes, for sure. You built more of like a mid-range Ororaka, and then you had the spike in the sideboard, and when that spike came in, oh my goodness, the +3/+3s and the +4/+4s that I've seen, wild.
I remember looking back at some of the voter of the regional event, seeing that, hey, we go from like even I believe it was top 8 come top cut, and then you just hear the commentators go, "Oh, Spike has hit the table in this round," and then come top 4, go for Oraka, lose game 1, win game 2 of Raka, go into that Spike for game 3.
Yeah.
And then in finals again, Raka to Spike.
And it just goes to show that if you like put the effort into the character that you really enjoy, you'll find a way to make it work, and you can like pull a win out. You know, Spike wasn't on anyone's radar when
it still never is.
Yeah,
actually, no.
Sure.
It is only on the radar for our local scene, and that is it.
I was a little bit scared to see if Spike would come in or not. I was like, I don't know how that matchup will go.
It's definitely a matchup.
Maybe we'll have it sometime, see what happens.
Maybe go have a commentators battle at some point.
That'd be cool.
See who our Southern Cross can squeeze out a win. Because there are definitely some solid players supporting this channel.
For sure.
In Southern Cross.
Yeah. We got yourself, myself, Toby, Reed, we've seen, and Nathan.
Nathan is probably the freshest blood out of all of us. So, but with the decks he has designed, I'm not surprised if he takes something like he built Toru 2.
Yeah.
He built Toru 2 Bug Bite and go, yeah, I'm not bounce that attack back. I'll look at the top card of your deck. Yeah, you can have that. And then block your next attack, go, oh, I'll re-raid Toru.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what do you do against that?
Sorry, for sure. Like we've seen him pull out the local championship for his local championship when that happened.
Yes, Good Games Rockingham.
Yeah. So I think all of our commentators are solid players and people to keep your eyes on for sure.
So with that, as you said, like I love to run these events, and because I don't normally get to be on as a commentator, I will say this. Thank you to all of you who support this. Like, for example, our commentators themselves. This isn't going to, it's not financially viable for us to do this full time. So having them volunteer their time here, I am so grateful for. And even though I may make mistakes in the background, we are still here. We still enjoy Universes and want to see this game prosper, right?
Yeah, we do it for the love of the game. I want to see this game grow, for sure.
And with that, anything that you want to say at the end?
Just a big thank you to everyone who watches. Thank you to anyone that supports Southern Cross. They deserve it. Big love. And thank you for having me again in commentary.
Anytime. Anytime, because I definitely need hands, because I do not want to do everything at the same time. And on that note, we'll say bye for now and catch you in round 4, because that's round 3 wrapped up for this organized play. So, until next time.
Till next time. Peace.